So one of the things I do quite early on in the book is try and draw a distinction between conventional morality, which by that I mean, well, the sort of customs of society, the sort of rules, spoken or unspoken rules of society that we might find ourselves in, and natural morality, which is born out of this, a sense of connection and natural empathy with other people. Now, very often we get the two of these mixed up, basically. I mean, there can be a genuine overlap. Sometimes what I'm calling conventional morality and natural morality can actually be the same thing, but often they're not. So, you know, there's many things that are just particular to a society. I mean, in the book I give an example of in Indian society, for example, as far as I know, it's considered to be immoral and even quite shocking for a man and woman to hold hands in public, even if they're married to each other. Now, in Western society, and certainly in the United Kingdom, that would, you know, for a man and woman to hold hands, even kiss in public, is considered quite normal. But then again, for two men to hold hands in public would be considered a bit shocking, and for them to kiss in public would certainly be considered indecent in this country, whereas in India, for men to hold hands would be considered quite usual, as far as I understand. So that would be an example of that's just simply the convention. There's nothing inherently more or less moral about one of those sets of behaviour than another. So I think we need to be always on our guard for that, because we'll be sort of seduced by the customs of the sort of tribe we belong to. Often we can even sort of suffer if we don't obey those conventions. For example, we can be perhaps ostracised from the group that we're in, so there can be quite a strong pressure to conform. So Buddhist ethics is asking us to look a bit deeper and see, when are we just conforming, and when are we coming from, well, a deeper place which is more based on what I call natural or true ethics, which is, as I say, based on our actual sense of empathy with other people, our actual wish not to cause harm to ourselves or to someone else. And that takes work. It takes work to, and practice to learn how to make that distinction, and to have the courage of those convictions as well.